Werewolf 2112 back for another installment of 31 Days of Evil. And tonight at number 19 we have Mysterio. Now, for me personally, I really fought with where to put this guy because he is one of my favorite villains. Actually, I would have, if this were a personal list of villains, I would have put him much further up the list. He has always been my favorite Spider-Man villain. I can't explain why, but old Fishbowlhead here has always been my favorite Spidey villain. He's never been very successful, and you'd argue that he's really not that evil, though this special effects wizard has done some pretty deplorable things. I mean, he's tricked Spider-Man into thinking that his aunt's dead, and he's made deals with demons in Limbo, but really my all-time favorite Mysterio story is the Daredevil story that he was in. Go figure that the name of the story would leave my head right now. But having been diagnosed with brain and lung cancer from all the chemicals that he had been exposed to in his years as a criminal, Mysterio decides to take his ultimate plan of villainy to Daredevil, whom he sees as a kindred spirit because he's the second stringer, much like Mysterio. And he uses a child to try to drive the Daredevil mad, and nearly succeeds. In the end, Quentin Beck ends up committing suicide, having been beaten by Daredevil. And supposedly that was the end. Now, recently in Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, old Fishbowlhead here has come back in a far more zombified look. Half of his head is missing as a result of the gunshot wound. Turns out that he is working for, I would guess, the devil, or some form of demon hierarchy in hell, and has been sent back to Earth as an agent of balance for the side of the demons. And so maybe now that he is a supernatural entity, maybe he will be a little more evil than what he's been in the past. But either way, he's one of my favorites, and he just had to be up on this list. So anyway, this is Werewolf 2112 saying Excelsior.